I'm Joe Fryer.
And I'm Savannah Sellers, and we're going to start this hour with more deadly flooding out west. Now, just days after more than 100 people died in the flooding in Texas, at least 3 people in neighboring New Mexico were killed when fast-moving floodwaters hit their home. The river in Ruidoso, almost 19 feet in a matter of minutes, and washed through the town. Emergency crews conducted at least 85 swift water rescues to help people who were trapped in their homes and cars by the fast-rising water. This happened in an area that had severe wildfires last year and is now more prone to flooding.
Powerful storms also caused problems here in the Northeast. Parts of eastern Pennsylvania were hit with hail and flooding. The winds were so bad, the main airport in Philadelphia had to halt all flights for several hours. And in New Jersey, the same system caused several trees to fall on homes, like this one near Red Bank. No serious injuries were reported, but the threat continues today. 24 million people from Pennsylvania to South Carolina are at risk for severe storms. So let's get right to your morning news now.
Meteorologist Michelle Grossman joins us now. Hi, Michelle. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, and unfortunately, we are looking at more of the same in many spots today. Radar right now looking relatively quiet. It's the morning. We don't have that daytime heating going. We still do have a cluster of storms moving throughout portions of western Texas. We have a little storm system moving throughout parts of the mid-Atlantic, but that's really going to pick up as we head throughout the afternoon. And we're concerned about more flash flooding across the country in many spots. So let's take you throughout the day today here. We're looking at a lot of green on the map, at least the eastern half of the nation, with the possibility of some showers, some storms, some flash flooding. Remember, flash flooding comes very, very quickly, and then it recedes very quickly. We're going to see more showers and storms in New Mexico in that hard-hit area. We're going to see more showers and storms in the hard-hit areas of central Texas. And we're looking at still showers and storms of possibility in parts of the Northeast and mid-Atlantic into the Carolinas, not only today, but also tomorrow. We have a lot of moisture in the atmosphere across the country. We have triggering mechanisms that are unleashing this water. It's like a sponge that just gets squeezed out. And we're going to see that once again today. Starting with the East Coast storms, heat and humidity will fuel these storms in the mid-Atlantic, in parts of the Northeast and parts of the Carolinas, down to the Southeast, but also the Gulf Coast, the Tennessee Valley could see some heavy downpours as well. That will lead to the chance for some flash flooding in these areas. You notice on this futurecast, lots of bright colors here. That's indicating the chance for those heavy downpours. The ground is very saturated. We had a lot of rain in a lot of spots, so we don't need a lot of rain to see some flooding, especially in parts of New Mexico and Texas with the rivers, the streams, the creeks so swollen. So the severe weather threat, let's start out west because we're looking at portions of the northern plains and the central plains where you see Bismarck to Rapid City. That is the yellow area. That's where we could see some damaging winds, some hail, some tornadoes. And then as we slide to the east, 24 million Americans under the risk once again for severe storms. We're looking at damaging winds. That will be the main culprit once again. That was the story yesterday. Also downpours. We had a lot of impacts at the airports. We'll probably see that once again today in D.C., Philadelphia, down to Baltimore, Greensboro too. So where you see that yellow, guys, that's where we're looking at the chance for those strong storms. But I do want to emphasize we could see that flash flooding once again. Back to you.
Definitely hear it last night and see it here in New York. So, all right, Michelle, thank you so much.
Well, now let's get to the latest on the ground in Texas, where communities have begun the long road to recovery. And officials are now shedding light on the staggering number of people still missing nearly a week after those devastating July 4th floods.
They say more than 170 people are known to be missing across the entire Hill Country flood zone, 161 of them from hard-hit Kerr County. That includes 5 girls and a counselor from Camp Mystic who are still unaccounted for. At least 110 people have been killed in the floods. Some positive news, a break in the storms yesterday helped crews performing the difficult task of combing through all the debris, searching for survivors. Drier weather in that area is expected to continue today. NBC News correspondent Jay Gray has been covering this storm from Kerrville for days. He joins us now with a closer look at what comes next for survivors. Jay, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Joe. Good morning, Savannah. And you're right. The survivors here now beginning what's going to be a difficult task of recovery here as the start of the 6th day of search, rescue, and recovery continues here along the Guadalupe. A lot of these teams working through areas like this, these huge downed trees. There is debris here. They pulled a car out of this area late yesterday here. You know, we talked for days about dozens missing. Officials had said there are a lot. They'd never really quantified it. The revelation from the governor yesterday, more than 170 across 6 counties here, really a gut punch to a community already reeling. As the massive search effort continues, this stunning revelation from Texas Governor Greg Abbott.
Just in the Kerr County area alone, there are 161 people who are known to be missing.
More than 170 unaccounted for across the entire flood zone. This tragedy defined by the staggering numbers, more than 110 dead.
I've lost friends. True friends. And we've lost precious families, precious children. I wish to God there was a way we could have warned them.
There are growing questions, tension, and frustration over whether there was adequate staffing at the National Weather Service and timely warnings before the storm and as the water started to rise. There is no debate about how difficult the cleanup and recovery here will be or how vital volunteers are as that process begins.
But we had 33 angels show up on Sunday out of nowhere.
Gutting his flood-ravaged home, cutting away soaked sheetrock, clearing out the waterlogged remnants of his life before the storm.
It's just, totally different aspect of volunteering and paying it forward. I don't know where people show up, just wanting to help. That's just amazing.
An effort many consider a responsibility and privilege.
Just to be Texans and just coming together and doing what we need to do.
With this part of Texas battered and hurting. Yeah, and this is really, again, just the start of what's going to be along a very difficult recovery here. Joe, Savannah, this is an area that's going to need help for the entire way. It's going to be a rough go.
All right. Jay Gray, appreciate your reporting. Thank you so much. Let's talk more about that help. Let's bring in Larry Miner. He is the president of HEAL Corps. That's an emergency response organization that has been on the ground in Texas since the 4th of July disaster. Larry, thank you for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Start by telling us just what it is you are doing in Texas and what your team found when you got there.
Well, when we showed up, we found massive flooding happening. It was a huge amount of water, and we started our search and rescue operations immediately.
Larry, tell us a little bit about those search and rescue operations, and I know the specific and unique tools that you have that can help with that.
Yeah, HEAL Corp is a unique organization. We have search dogs, we have our equine team, we have our drone teams, and we also have equipment coming in. So it's pretty elaborate setup right now that we have going on. We train weekly for this type of situation, and it's a massive undertaking at this moment.
What have you found so far? Have you been able to find any survivors?
We haven't, unfortunately, we haven't found any survivors. Yesterday we did find some of the missing.
How has your mission changed over these last few days as we near this week out nearly?
It's always evolving in these type of situations. When we first come here, we didn't realize the magnitude of the scale. So we're having to scale up. We have 57 men on the ground right now, and we're going to probably have to double that over the next day or so.
You have drones, I know. You have mules. Talk about what some of the biggest challenges are despite all those resources that you've brought in.
Just the terrain itself, it's all been rearranged. It's very difficult. You have these tight packed wood piles that we're having to sift through, pull them apart, put the dogs on to see if we get any hits from that. It's just a labor intense journey at this moment.
We just heard our colleague Jay Gray there say these people are going to need help every step of the way. We hear you mentioning you're going to maybe double your team on the ground. Any idea just how long a recovery like this could take?
Yeah, it's really hard to say. We were shocked yesterday when we heard how many more missing were. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would imagine at this point we're weeks at the minimum.
Have you seen anything like this before, Larry?
Yes, unfortunately I have. We just finished Helene in North Carolina, so this is exactly on the same scale of what Helene was. Not quite as large of an area, but definitely the loss is going to probably be similar to North Carolina.
Larry Miner, we appreciate your time this morning, and most of all, appreciate everything that you and your team are doing. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, officials in Texas are facing tough questions over Kerr County's flood emergency alert system, or the lack of one. One former official says he proposed an upgrade to that alert system, but it was never implemented. NBC News correspondent Priscilla Thompson has the details.
This was my house, and the front porch was here.
Ricky Ray Robertson lost nearly everything.
There was a man and a woman about 11 o'clock here, and they were looking for their daughter. I can rebuild the house. They lost a little girl.
He says local officials drove down his street early that morning, blasting sirens. They woke you up?
Yes, ma'am.
But many here say they weren't properly alerted when floodwaters began to rapidly rise early on the 4th of July. Officials pressed by reporters about the response.
What happened? When did it happen? Was the emergency manager awake at the time? Did they push the button to issue an emergency alert?
Sir, it's not that easy when you just push a button, okay? There's a lot more to that. And we've told you several times.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott said the state was prepared.
We were ready. And if you heard a flash flood warning, no one would know that would be a 30-foot high tsunami wall of water.
One thing Kerr County doesn't have, a county-wide siren system. Former County Commissioner Tom Moser says he proposed adding one in the wake of a 2015 flood.
There was an objection to sirens because of false alarms.
Do you think sirens could have saved lives here?
Most likely so, yes. Yes, I'm confident they could have.
About 20 miles away in the town of Comfort, this is the sound residents heard as the fast-moving water rose. It was late morning there when many people were already awake. The town, which had recently installed a new alarm, had 0 fatalities. Daniel Morales pushed for the sirens.
It makes me feel good that I was able to do that, you know, and that I'm part of it.
Ricky Ray Robertson says he wishes they'd had the same system in Kerr County.
Do you think a universal siren would have made a difference?
Yeah, absolutely.
Priscilla Thompson, NBC News.
Well, now let's get you the latest economic news. Wall Street is continuing to react to President Trump's threat of higher tariffs on other countries.
It was a mixed bag yesterday for the market, with the Dow Jones and S&P down. The Nasdaq finished the day up slightly by about 6 points. The president posted on social media that there will be no extensions on that August 1st tariff deadline. That means trading partners now have just over 3 weeks to negotiate new trade deals with the U.S. or face those higher tariffs.
For more, of course, we're joined by Caleb Silver, editor-in-chief of Investopedia. Our friend Caleb, good morning. So tell us about the latest posturing from the White House here on this no extensions, August 1st deadline, just because there's been a lot of back and forth. What do we think right now?
No exemptions, no extensions. We thought today, July 9th, would be the day that tariffs go into effect after that 90-day pause. But now they're being pushed out, as you said, till August 1st. But yesterday we did hear from the president in a cabinet meeting saying he's going to slap 50% tariffs on copper imports. That's a huge deal. Copper is used across manufacturing and across industrial production, used in a lot of small machinery as well. So a 50% hike on copper, that drove it to its highest price ever, biggest spike since 1988. And he's threatening pharma tariffs now on pharmaceuticals as high as 200%, also potentially another additional 10% tariff on India for being part of the BRICS group of countries.
Let's talk about China then. Speaking of BRICS, the media there has warned the Trump administration against any deals that sideline China. We know there could be countermeasures. What is the relationship right now between the U.S. and China? How much does trade factor into that?
Yeah, trade is the big negotiating tool between these two countries. We're our biggest trading partners. So that's obviously a big deal. But the president is very angry with what he calls the BRICS, or what we call the BRICS countries. That's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, because they had a meeting over the weekend, and he feels like the U.S. U.S. is being pushed out of that. Well, they are, and that's why you've seen that pressure on the dollar. So China, we thought negotiations were actually making progress a few weeks ago. We have not seen any developments since then, and that is obviously the big negotiating partner that we need to do a trade deal with. But right now, I think 14 letters went out on Monday to countries saying, you better come to the table with the deal. There's an additional 7 countries that are going to get letters this morning from Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. So this is far from over, but now we have a new deadline, and the markets, as you say, have been shrugging this off because there is no exact date or exact number to point to.
Let's talk also another category here, pharmaceuticals. The president mentioning in a cabinet meeting yesterday, those could face up to a 200% tariff, but not immediately, he says. That, though, I'm sure gets people paying attention because your medicines, things that you need, that really does have a direct consumer impact. What could we see?
Yeah, when you see the biggest drug companies in the world that we import drugs from, we're talking about GlaxoSmithKline, we're talking about Merck, et cetera. He's saying it could be a year and a half before those actually go into place, but he's going to see if those countries and the companies that operate within those countries come to the table with better deals. So 200% hike on pharmaceuticals is a huge deal for a lot of people, especially when he talked about lowering drug prices in his candidacy.
That'll get a lot of people's attention.
Absolutely.
Exactly. All right, Caleb, thank you so much.
Over in the Middle East, Israel continues to bombard Gaza this morning as the region waits for a breakthrough in the ongoing ceasefire talks that are taking place in Qatar. Gaza's director of field hospitals told NBC News more than 100 people were killed in Israeli strikes on Tuesday, among them women and children who were waiting for aid.
This comes as President Trump met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu again last night in an attempt to push through a ceasefire hostage deal. Speaking before that, the president's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, said he was hopeful that the deal could be agreed to by the end of the week.
We are hopeful that by the end of this week, we will have an agreement that will bring us into a 60-day ceasefire. 10 live hostages will be released. 9 deceased will be released. We're meeting at the president's direction with all the hostage families to let them know. And we think that this will lead to a lasting peace in Gaza.
Here to talk more about all this, NBC News White House correspondent Monica Alba and NBC News International correspondent Raf Sanchez. Monica, let's start with you. The president met with Netanyahu for a second time last night following that dinner the other day. What came out of that?
Well, we know, Joe, that they did spend about an hour and a half together, and it's significant because, like you said, they met 2 evenings in a row. Now, when you see Steve Witkoff there say that he hopes for a lasting peace in Gaza, that is a very, very high bar that even the United States is cautiously optimistic about trying to predict, because even if there's a short-term agreement for this pause in the fighting and the release of some of those hostages, there are still major questions about what might happen after that. But it seems like some of the outstanding issues, specifically as it relates to more humanitarian aid getting into Gaza and some of the other security agreements for how this would go, are falling into place. So we know Steve Witkoff, who you just heard from there, is set to travel overseas again to resume some of these talks. And Prime Minister Netanyahu is continuing his travels here in Washington. He'll be meeting with lawmakers today and with the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, as they try to see if something can coalesce again by the end of the week. That's the hope.
Raf, let's bring you in here. I just mentioned Witkoff. He said he's hopeful that there could be a deal by the end of the week. What are we hearing from Israel and Hamas and mediators here? Does that time frame seem at all likely?
So you are seeing a real sense of confidence from the White House. You are hearing from Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu that he is open to an agreement. He is clearly under pressure from President Trump, those multiple meetings focused on the situation in Gaza. He says he is open to an agreement, but he is also sticking to his original red lines, which is that this war will not end until Hamas is defeated. And it just remains unclear how you square that circle, reaching a temporary ceasefire and at the same time Israel saying that it will continue the fighting. Hamas has been saying since the beginning that it wants to see an agreement to end the war in its entirety. And the challenge for the mediators, the United States, for Qatar, Egypt, is to try to find a way to bridge that gap. And it does seem here that Steve Witkoff feels that even though this is right now a proposal for a temporary 60-day ceasefire, Hamas seems to have the assurances it needs to agree to this in the hope that it will lead to some kind of final agreement.
So, Raph, while these talks continue, as we mentioned yesterday, was an especially deadly day in Gaza. We have brave crews inside the enclave that recorded videos of yesterday's Israeli bombings. Tell us what they're reporting and how hospitals are coping with these mass casualties.
Yeah, guys, our crews on the ground just working tirelessly throughout this conflict, and they were at the site of 2 different strikes in Gaza City yesterday, both of them in the area around the Shifa hospital. That's the biggest hospital in the Gaza Strip, only very partially functioning at this point. In both of these strikes, our crews say you had, first one, a mother, a father, and a baby killed in this strike. And then the second one, both parents, but also 4 of their children, all under the age of 9, killed in these Israeli strikes up in Gaza City. You can see Gaza City is a wasteland now. To walk through it is to walk through sort of canyons of urban rubble. We did reach out to the IDF about those strikes, trying to understand what it was they were targeting. We haven't yet heard back. Guys.
Monica, before we let you both go, I do also want to ask about Iran. We heard the president discuss those bombings of the nuclear facilities yesterday. Do we think we're going to see these talks that keep being referenced with Tehran happen anytime soon?
It's unclear. Really, we have heard the president continually talk about whether these talks are going to be scheduled, whether he would attend them, whether it would be his representatives, where it would happen. So the details are still a bit fuzzy, but it was the president again who said he believes there will be some talks. But at the same time, it was the president who a few weeks ago at NATO said, I don't know if another nuclear agreement with Iran is even necessary, but I may send my Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, to discuss that and to see what kind of terms could be negotiated. This is something that certainly Prime Minister Netanyahu was praising the president for, the U.S. actions on the nuclear facilities and those bombs that were dropped, the bunker busters in Iran. So this is something that the president, I think, is trying to project some strength on, but it's unclear whether any diplomatic path here is actually set for this major, major relationship.
All right, Monica and Raph, a lot to cover this morning. Thank you both.
Thank you. Well, there's good news this morning for the city of Philadelphia. A deal has been reached with thousands of municipal workers to end that strike that had been going on since the start of the month. We've been showing you this. It's been impacting many of Philly's city services, like trash removal. Remember these mountains of garbage we've been showing you? Also 911 dispatch and water service impacted. There's no word yet on the terms of the deal, but our NBC affiliate there reports the union representing the workers is actually not happy about the agreement. We will have much more on this deal throughout the day here on NBC News Now.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.